Imagine that Ford secretly produced a stylish Italian supercar in the middle of the 1980s that was capable of competing against Ferrari. This concept car was not your typical one, it was handcrafted in Turin, flowing with exotic flair and packed Detroit muscle under the hood. The worst part is that Ford essentially wiped it out of their own history rather than simply abandoning it. No ads, no follow ups, no plans for production. The Ford Maya was a bizarre, futuristic gadget that was abandoned to fall into obscurity. The year was 1984, while Europe's exotic automakers like Ferrari and Lamborghini were capturing people's attention with their wedge shaped supercars. Detroit was still feeling the effects of oil crisis and was rushing to modernize. The future appeared to be swift, angular, and sharp. Ford, on the other hand, was a massive corporation with a global presence, but its reputation was strongly linked to family vehicles, pickup trucks, and sensible sedans. Although the Mustang had a reputation for performance, Ford was not mentioned when discussing truly exotic vehicles. However, there was a desire inside the organization to move away from the boxy designs of the 1970s and demonstrate that Ford could compete with the best in the Italy. The weather was ideal for daring experiment, a car that could demonstrate cutting-edge aerodynamics, futuristic design, and a preview of what Ford may become. In a bizarre turn of events, Ford decided to create something extraordinary by turning to Ital Design, one of the Italy's most innovative design firms rather than Detroit. This project was led by the renowned designer Giorgio Giugiaro, who created such iconic designs as Lotus Esprit and DeLorean DMC-12. Ford asked his studio to come up with an idea that would take the blue oval into an uncharted territory. The Ford Maya, which debuted in 1984, was the end result. Even the name, which was designed to imply elegance and a hint of the unknown, seemed enigmatic. The Maya was a low, broad wedge with sharp edges and glass that seemed to go on forever around the cabin. Its design was an ideal representation of 1980s futurism. While a dramatic, sloping roofline tapered into the fastback tail, pop-up headlights gleamed from the front. The vehicle had a more Ferrari or Lamborghini Jelpa-like appearance than a Ford. The Maya's interior was futuristic luxury rather than a bare bones racer. Its goal to not only compete with the best in the Europe, but also to reimagine what a Ford could be was hinted by its digital instruments, comfortable leather seats, and driver focused ergonomics. The Maya was much than simply a lovely face behind its Italian exterior. Ford's 3.0-liter DOHC V6 midship engine served as a foundation for the Ital design concept. Although it was not like a Ferrari killer with its 250 horsepower, it promised true supercar performance when combined with lightweight design and innovative aerodynamics. When the Maya made its premiere at the 1984 Turin Motor Show, it attracted attention right away. Giugiaro's notion was hailed by critics as one of the decade's most remarkable ideas. However, the euphoria inside Ford was short-lived. The project was doomed by an emphasis on mass-market cars, conservative executives, and economic pressures. The Maya 2ES, an updated version, first appeared in 1985, but Ford quickly put the idea on hold. No output, no headogram, nothing but quiet. Only enthusiasts and design historians were aware of the Maya for many years. However, its modern cabin and angular features suggested an alternative course for Ford. Today, a few prototypes remain hidden away in collections, mute reminders of what could have been. The Ford Maya was a contradiction more than merely a concept vehicle. It was buried by its creator, praised by reviewers, badged in America, and born in Italy. An automobile that never received a response to its what if questions.